recording there. And we're recording there. Sync up spot. Now let's go for a ride. It's a little warm. My face is sweating already. Of course, I did stand around in this suit, just about ready to go, and then Brian called and we talked for, I don't know, 20 dang minutes. Happy Father's Day out there to anybody lucky enough to be one. As a gift in life that I have to admit I am quite jealous of. We don't need to stop for no fuel or smokes or nothing. So yesterday evening was the second barbecue cookout get-together up at Vinny's Speed Shop on Blood Mountain. And I got hung up doing stuff and being busy and whatnot. Completely forgot about it until freaking 5 o'clock or so rolled around. I'm like, oh dang. Well, I still have the opportunity. Let me go ahead and get on the bike. I geared up, got on the bike and headed up that way. By the time I got there, pretty much everybody had already cleared out. But I got to visit a couple people. Well wish a fellow that just had a little mishap. Up on the mountain here a few days ago. It was bad, but it could have been worse, and we're glad that he's still with us and relatively still mobile. The bike can be fixed or replaced. And yeah, let's go hard. Time to calm down a little bit. I went down. Now I guess it was your turn, but you'd already been down, so you know better already. Hey, just in case you're watching the video. Anonymous viewer. Have no idea if the microphone is picking up the music yet again, but I think I have it at full blast. Let's see. No, I got a little bit more. It was down on the Bluetooth side. Let me see if it picks it up at this point in the video. And if it does, if the engine noise and wind noise of my voice fuzz out what's playing just enough to keep me from getting a copyright claim. So I'll just have to be mindful and keep yapping about this or that. And make sure not to leave too much space in between while the music is playing, kind of like the telemarketers have to do. They've got this whole bunch of rules for quality, and I used to do that for, you know, I think about a year. I worked for Earthlink Internet at a big telemarketing center in San Antonio. and there were real specific and stringent rules that we had to abide by, like there couldn't be a certain amount of dead air space that we weren't talking to whoever was on the phone with us. And if that happened to, it seemed like it was about to cross that, you better get on there and say something, even if it was to clear your throat, just to make sure they knew you were still there. And if it was going to be any more than about a 15 or 20 second wait time, you had to let them know, I need to put you on hold, and you had to put them on hold, or else you got dinged for having dead air time, and just a big old bunch of nonsense, bureaucracy. Stuff that bean counters decided was financially important, more important to actual quality customer care. But hey, that is the way of the world now. Everybody's much too concerned counting beans for somebody else. Everybody else's beans are more important than your beans. Make sure that other people's beans are in order. Doesn't matter if you've got a bean to eat or not, as long as their beans are taken care of. When are you going to get your beans? I got tired of being a bean slave. It just didn't suit me. And it's especially as what I do in so many, different mechanical disciplines, physics-based disciplines that require so much different prior knowledge to most of the shit that I work on how to work on different systems. I feel like it's kind of a disgusting joke that people like me make what we make, while a person that specializes in one system, just one typically, and I'm not talking about the more blanket specialists in this particular type of machine, but there's these machine mechanics that just make just hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars an hour, because they are just articulately specialized in what is otherwise a mysterious machine to the vast majority of most humans walking around on this planet. And because these particular mechanics spend 8 years or whatever in a school to get their piece of paper that says they are a qualified mechanic of that machine, they get to play God and make ridiculous amounts of money while doing it. And I'm talking about meat magicians, people that call what they do a practice. I've got a little bit of a disdain for medical doctors and most people in the medical community for the machine that they have turned it into. But that's probably a rant for a different day. Just got something a little fresh on my mind dealing with that. And not personally, I mean, I haven't seen a doctor in years. I don't feel the need to. But I know a lot of people who do have to go see doctors on a pretty regular time frame, frequency. And it's just frustrating to watch the machine do what it does. But anyway, back to what was going on the top of the mountain after the get-together at Vinny's was done and people were leaving and whatnot. One of the guys had told me a pretty good while back, and we just hadn't run into each other again at a convenient moment, but he said he had several old GoPros that he doesn't use anymore that I could have. And sure enough, had me follow him back to his place after this get-together and rifled through his office and just wham, evaporated. That's the opposite of evaporated. Like they just appeared out of nowhere, 3 GoPro 3s, and one of them is a GoPro 3 Plus, and a big old dang handful of batteries and cases, and just here man, keep making videos. That's awesome. And I'm like, dude, thank you, holy shit, this is awesome. But then we got to talking on some, other projects and whatnot that will turn our just friendship into something potentially professional as well, beyond working on vehicles and whatnot. So that was kind of cool. Just be nice to people. Be yourself. Don't freaking be something you're not. Just be nice to people. How did, we as a species forget how to do that? Just put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand where they're coming from and just be fucking human. What the fuck happened? What happened? What was there had to be something, some switch that got flipped somewhere that, reverted us back to self-centered, right now, instant gratification, zombie animals. Me first, and right now. And unless it's outside that, little circle of people that you might consider your circle of friends or family, or your little community, it's like, again, 90+% of the population is just going to be completely disregarding of anything going on outside their little world. Now here in this little small mountain community, it's not like it is where I'm talking about most of these places, rest of the country, rest of the world now. Here, somebody goes down on the mountain, 20 guys that happen to see it are going to stop in their tracks and try and help, or cars that see it are going to stop and try and help immediately without hesitation. And it's very rare that somebody goes without help for any extended period of time up here if they do happen to go down. But again, that's the community that I live in up here. We watch out for strangeness. Watch out for our neighbor, our fellow fucking man. So, I lived a lot of places on this little dirt ball, just flaring through space. And in this place here, I've met the highest population of human beings of anywhere I've lived on the rest of this little dirt ball. And I'm not saying just all people are just shit. In general, they don't know any better, or they don't think about it. It's just, we're so right now, and living in 5 minutes from now, or a week from now at best. Like, oh shit, the power's due in a week, or water bill's due, or I gotta pay my car insurance, and these are all the things that are most important to everybody right now. And then we get on to the subtext of vapidness, where, I don't know, half the population is more concerned with their fucking TikTok getting views or getting likes and checking that shit out on their phone while they're driving down the road. What happened? What happened to humanity? I mean, there's an incredibly small percentage of doers left in this world. Why? I am technically going a little bit above the speed limit, so I gotta check every once in a while just to make sure I'm not in trouble. I mean, obviously I'm not riding hard, just riding at a comfortable pace. It's fun and enjoyable. No traffic. It's freaking gorgeous. Look at this. It's my mountain. It's my mountain. Yeah, that hurt my throat. I probably shouldn't scream like that, all willy-nilly. Smoke too much. Switch back to my vape. I just got that. I've got a really nice one. I tried to quit smoking cigarettes. It's been a pretty good while ago, several years. But I got so serious about it that I had tried the little disposable vaporizer things that look like a cigarette, and then the ones that were like a pen, and then got to where, like, okay, I can tolerate this, it's working, I don't have to smoke, so let me go ahead and get a nice one. So I got one of those, what they call a mod box, and it was a really nice one. Like, they're supposed to be indestructible for the, the battery and brain box and all that. It's a Aegis or something, Geek Vape, Aegis, and it survived beautifully. It's a tank, and I've got a few different of the tank things that go on top. I'd like grab one and use it for a while, then it would just start acting up, and I would just get another one instead of changing the stupid element, because I didn't know any better. But now I do, and I know to change the elements. But yeah, I should probably pull that thing back out, because here I just within, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or so, I went and got new elements for it and some fresh vape stuff, and I used it, and then I don't know, something happened. I got all stressed out. I was like, no, it's just easier to make my cigarettes. Actually cheaper too. Literally, I still make a carton of cigarettes for about $8. About it closer to 9 with tax change and all that stuff now. But literally, for a box of the little tubes that I use and a bag of a tube's worth of tobacco is $8. That was a good jam. If anybody else is up here today, it is freaking gorgeous. Yeah, Carrie, Danny. Speaking of the fellow that I just got the cameras from, not to out anybody, but Danny, thanks again. Crumpled Photo, Crumpled Photo, his YouTube channel. It might or might not be called Crumpled Photo. But yeah, thank him for the extra 2 camera views today. Go over and watch some of his rides. He gets some really good video, 360 stuff, and like actually knows how to edit it. And if I haven't put the thing up on the screen already, I don't know, like here-ish or something, I don't know, there, maybe another one. Go to his channel. I've just been I've been watching a couple, and I say a couple, but it's really more than just a couple here lately. Just watching and catching up on somebody that I kind of consider an asshole, but some of his videos of riding up here. I'm talking about a guy named Max Wrist. And he's got a channel called Max Wrist, and I think another one called Max Wrist Life, or Maxie's Wrist or something, I don't know. But Carrie, I just mentioned, the guy with the bright blonde hair, I saw her in a couple of his videos here, you know, the last few that I watched. Sure enough, her getting crazy, as he put it. But yeah, Carrie can get pretty wild. She's a hell of a rider. I'm not sure if she even has a YouTube channel or not. We got fast boys today. These are new people. I don't think they're local. La-di-da-di-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. At least the music and the beat right now is kind of nondescript. I went blank there for a little while, just kind of zoning out, following Silverado, Chevrolet Silverado. Poor little squirrel. In one of my videos on this bike, I actually hit a poor little squirrel. Poor little guy, just out of nowhere, bang, squirrel, front tire. And it was half a second of, oh shit, that was squishy, before I realized it was a squirrel. Yeah, squirrels don't provide very good traction. And I was kind of coming over a hill in a corner and just straightening out. So it was like, oh, right there too. Woo! It was spooky. A little squishiness. I think Vinny's probably closed today, so I will just turn around up here at the turnaround. It seems like there hasn't been another vehicle in a minute now. Might get kind of a clean pass up. Let's see. Let's see. Damn it. Well, there I go, opening my big fucking mouth. Well, let's see. And we're not gonna go crazy hard. I'm like not even shifting my weight. I don't even feel the need to. It's just so stable and just hooking. Yeah, y'all get to see stuff that you normally don't, like how religious I am about waving to bikers as they cross, or I cross them, no matter how far I am leaned over. So I make sure I'm not riding so hard that I can't take my fucking hand off of my bars and wave at a biker that's crossing my path. It's not a racetrack, so I'm not out here racing anybody, except maybe myself. I'm just having freaking fun. Zoomy zoom! Now, if I know I've already crossed them and I've waved at them, I don't wave at them again. That's just dumb. And I don't like to look like just a douchebag that wants to wave at everybody over and over and over and over again. There's Carrie. I wonder if Danny's still up there, or if he got on his bike and started riding yet. Looky there, the Porsche. Got me all sidetracked. Yeah. Goodbye. Okay, recording, recording, and recording, and synchro slap. I still have no idea if I'm going to do like picture in picture or like flip between them or... Yeah.
Here's the 360 on.
Oh wow, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, no shit. Zipped up, zipped up. All right. Oh, behave. What is your problem? Behave. Flooded the carbs out a little bit. It'll clear out. It's so quiet. Can't even hear it running. They look like they're having fun. And Carrie always has fun. actually kind of be dangerous to clear out some of the views through these trees here, because it's so fucking breathtaking. People will be driving off the mountain. Check out dude on Old School. A Royal Enfield. I think I've seen him up here a couple of times. A little tighter on this side. I usually hit the other lane. Love that sound. Watch him zip past me. I don't want to be a dick. Could I have got in front of them? Yeah, sure, but why? What would have been the point?